Undergraduate, it's 7,100, I'm sorry, there's 1,157 minority students in undergraduate that are undergraduates. 157 are on minority scholarship. You know, that's 14%. A lot of people also say, well, you know, the first-time freshmen that come in, they're all on minority scholarship, and that's not true either. First-time freshmen in fall 2003, we had 92 Caucasian students come in, 27 received minority scholarship. So students, if you talk with them on campus, when you're on campus, a lot of them come there because of the programs that are offered. I mean, we have one of the best engineering programs in the country. We have one of the best nursing programs. A lot of students make their choice, minority students make their choice to come to TSU because of their area of study, their interest, and also because of the location. I mean, Tennessee State University is not only an HBCU, it's the only state school in Nashville. So, you know, it's the location that entices a lot of the students to
come see,
that,
I think, Ms. Gunter, that's what we're concerned about, that a lot of folks have a lot of misinformation, misimpressions, and et cetera. But of course, they can't get a different impression unless the person who has the real knowledge and the information, like yourself, will come to us and talk about it, you see. And so I think that's why we want you to give us that kind of information.
Exactly.
Or any other kind of information you think that might enhance what we're talking about within
well,
that.
Well, thank you. You know, that misperception is not only in, out in the surrounding community, but sometimes at the university itself. You know, that we have a lot of students there on minority scholarship, or they come there for one reason, and that's the furthest thing from the truth. That a lot of the students come there and they want to be involved with the university and student activities and receive their degree. And you know, TSU is one of the best schools in the country.
I know I can simply echo that, because I know in all of my classes I've had minority students, not only Caucasian students, but Asian students, Hispanic students, and et cetera, and et cetera. And I find that their aspirations and their goals are essentially the same aspirations and the goals, and many of them are students who are there to get a degree. You know, you'd be surprised at the number of students who will tell you that I'm graduated next fall, which is to say that they've been around there 3 or 4 years, and et cetera.
And you know, the thing that I like to see the most is also that we are attracting quality students, quality minority students. You know, for example, the students that received the minority scholarship last semester, the average ACT score was over 22. The average GPA of those students coming out of high school is nearly a 3.5. You know, these are high quality students, and they're very, very smart students, and they're more likely to stay and to finish the degree. So yeah, there's nothing that's more fulfilling for me than to see a student come in, really become part of the university, stay at the university through graduation.
And then be able to go out and be successful. And become a very, very important alumnus of Tennessee State University. And we do have a number of individuals who are minority within that context out in the general national population doing very, very well, having graduated from Tennessee State University.
We sure do.
And I'm sure you could attest to that, because you probably got a list of individuals.
You know, we do. We have a lot of students that end up graduating in various degrees. A lot of students stay and go to graduate school at TSU that receive their undergraduate degrees there. So yes, I mean, from doctors to engineers, we have a lot of students that are making a lot of difference in society.
And so over the last 20 seconds, would you say that Brown versus the Board of Education is bringing about some kind of diversity in public higher education?
Sure. I think that is to be very true. And I think when I look at TSU, I'm excited about that.
Very good. And of course, Mr. Gunter, let me thank you, and let me encourage our audience to tune in again next week for another informative edition of Comments. Thank you and good morning. And we're